Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the first ever West York Area Alumni Band Concert. My name is Sarah Forey, and I am a West York graduate of 2011, and I am the current director at Trimmer Elementary School. I am honored to stand here today representing both the alumni and the current music department as we celebrate 100 years of instrumental music instruction in West York schools. I would like to start this celebration concert by first thanking everyone on this stage for their participation and enthusiasm towards making this event possible, and by thanking every one of you in the audience for joining us today. We would like to extend our gratitude to the administration of this district, the West York Booster Club, and the Instrumental Music Department for their support in this celebration. Every time we raised the stakes on what the vision for this celebration would look like, these groups were always on board and supportive of what it would take to make this happen. On behalf of all of the alumni and the 100 Years Committee, we thank you. As reported in the West Yorkerette, one of the earliest West York yearbooks, on December 9th, 1922, Mr. Lewis Wecker, orchestra director, began instructing members of the newly formed West York Area High School Orchestra. Thus, the 2022 to 23 school year marks the centennial celebration of instrumental music education in West York. While groups and ensembles have grown and changed over the last 100 years, one thing has remained constant: the dedication to arts education in West York. Through their enduring support, our school board, administration, teachers, parents, and community have always ensured that the arts have a place in our curriculum. Music education is a critical part of the educational experience for students, and if you are here in this room today, I am sure that you have been impacted by the teachers, directors, and conductors who have helped to curate a passion and appreciation for music over the course of your life. Upon speaking with anyone in the West York band community, you will easily hear about the high-caliber ensembles and rich culture of the Bulldog band programs. No matter their age, members are all connected through the culture of excellence and unifying properties of family that have been created over the last century in West York's heritage. Decades of traditions were passed down from class to class, and the instrumental music program has excelled for 100 years, in large part because of the students and directors who have continued to celebrate these traditions and the heritage in which they are rooted. Over the course of our lifetime, West York Instrumental Music Program has had a strong representation of the West York community and has continued to serve as ambassadors for the school district beyond the walls of our buildings. Through the years, the band and various ensembles have performed concerts and clinics at numerous community and civic events, as well as at various colleges and universities throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. We have performed for veterans and governors, conferences, and national celebrations. The band has traveled on multi-day tours to Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Tennessee, Florida, and Washington, D.C. Internationally, we have taken the Bulldog Band to Mexico, Bermuda, and Canada. Additionally, since 1985, over 200 band members have been selected and participated in the Summer European Concert Tours with the former Pennsylvania Ambassadors of Music and its successor, Youth Music Abroad. We have been represented annually in PMEA district bands, jazz bands, and orchestras, with many students moving on to represent in both state and regional level organizations. Today, we celebrate 100 years of instruction in West York schools through instrumental music with over 100 West York band alumni who have returned home to perform. The band members here today, both on stage and in the audience, span 88 years of graduating Bulldog classes, from graduates of 1943 to our current fourth grade students who will graduate in 2031. The programs these Bulldogs have been a part of have not only taught us how to play our instruments and read music, but also how to relate to each other, how to rely on each other, and connect with each other, and express our humanity with each other. Our connection to the band program has created a vast network of people with whom we can relate to via experiences in music and we all have discipline, excellence, respect, perseverance, leadership, and individual accountability, among with some of the other lessons that themes ring true in reflection of what the program has instilled in us. Beyond this, we have learned today, and we can see today, that music is a lifelong passion. Performing, playing, and appreciating music do not end upon graduation from West York. You are never too old to create music, and music spans across the time to connect us all, generation to generation. Countless lives have been touched by the instrumental music of West York in the past century, and as we move forward into a second century, we continue our pledge to hard work, high goals, and inspiration for all who participate in the West York Instrumental Music Program. With that, I would like to welcome to the stage today's conductor, West York alumni, class of 1972, and West York Area High School Band Director of 34 years, Mr. Thomas Eister. At this time, please rise as you are able, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of the United States National Anthem.
Continental Celebration of Instrumental Music in West York Schools. My name is Emma Fochman, and I'm in 6th grade.
And I'm Jack Fochman, and I'm in 5th grade.
The music for today's concert was selected to honor West York's music rich heritage and tradition, to celebrate and remember all of those who have contributed to the instrumental program, and just for fun for the performers and audience alike. During the next hour, you will be treated to a march, a light overture, hit tunes of the 1920s, music from the Broadway stage, from cinema and television, a traditional folk song, and of course, our school songs. Our opening number, the fiery, triumphant fanfare, was chosen to create an atmosphere of excitement and anticipation for this very special event.
The origins of the West York instrumental music dates back to the 1920s, so we thought it would be fun to include some of the hit songs from that era. Tin Pan Alley was a collection of music of publishers and songwriters in New York City that dominated the popular music of the era. Warren Barker's masterful arrangement includes from 1920 Carolina in the Morning, Babyface from 1926, Ain't She Sweet and I'm Looking Over a Four-Leaf Clover from 1927, and 1929 Happy Days Are Here Again. We'll think you'll enjoy Tin Pan Alley. Hamilton, and I'm in 4th grade. Composer Robert Sheldon's music has become some of the most frequently performed by school bands today. As a former public school band director himself, he cites his major influence as a main inspiration as his composition teachers, renowned band composers Clifton Williams and Alfred Reed, as well as composers Richard Strauss, Richard Wagner, Gustav Holst, and John Williams.
His concert overture, Celebration in Song, creates a celebratory air beginning with a rhythmic drive and a tuneful melody, which is followed by a plaintive lyrical section. A return to the original theme brings the piece to a rousing high energy mood.
like to welcome to the stage Dr. Todd Davies, Superintendent of West York Area Schools, and Representative Carol Hill Evans for a special presentation. We would like to thank both of these individuals for joining us today in this celebration, and we are honored to have them here with us as we celebrate today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. I am State Representative Carol Hill Evans, and I'm very pleased and very happy to represent in Harrisburg, West York Area School District, along with Representative Seth Grove. So he was unable to be here today. However, we wanted to get together when we heard that you were celebrating. We wanted to be part of that because it's so special and it gives us such a wonderful opportunity to be part of the community, part of the schools. I understand we have seniors in high school and senior citizens as well. That's amazing, Robin. So I do have a citation, and it's a good citation, that says, whereas the House of Representatives of Pennsylvania takes great pleasure in recognizing those organizations which contribute to the benefit of their communities and ultimately to all the citizens of this Commonwealth. The West York Area School District Band and Music Department is being honored upon the momentous occasion of its 100th anniversary. So in the interest of time and wanting to get back to the music, I will forego giving the full history. I'm sure you have it in your programs, but I will go to where it says, now therefore, the House of Representatives of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania salutes the West York Area School District Band and Music Department upon its richly deserved recognition, offers best wishes for continued growth and success in the years to come, and directs that a copy of this citation, sponsored by Representatives Carol Hill Evans and Seth Grove, on May 9, 2023, be transmitted to the West York Area School District Band and Music Department here in York, Pennsylvania, in West York. And so I would like to present this to Dr. Davies. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Lucas Rischel. I'm in 8th grade.
And I am Liam Rischel in 4th grade.
The past century has given us some great composers of music for the movies, but none are more acclaimed than John Williams. In a career that has spanned 7 decades, he has composed some of the most popular and recognizable film scores in history. With 53 Academy Award nominations, he is the second most nominated individual after Walt Disney. His compositions are considered the epitome of film music, and he is considered among the greatest composers in the history of cinema. At age 91, he is still composing and guest conducting throughout the world.
Our next selection features some of Williams' most iconic music for movies, television, and special events. Included are The Mission or NBC News theme, the Imperial March, Star Wars, Cantina Band, the Olympic Spirit, Jaws, and E.T. We hope you enjoy John Williams in concert.
Hello, our names are Keegan and Kaden McKee. We are current 11th graders. Old Scottish Melody is a gorgeous arrangement of the folk song Auld Lang Syne, which loosely translated means days gone by. It is the perfect vehicle for the band to showcase their expressive, lyrical, and sensitive musicianship. Auld Lang Syne is a song of celebration, inviting us to remember and celebrate good times and friends of the past, and to look ahead to the future. It is meant to invoke feelings of nostalgia, especially memories of good times with great friends and family. Though most often associated with New Year's Eve, the true meaning of the song seemed appropriate for our event and as a tribute to those band members no longer with us, and represented by the memorial wreath placed below the stage today. For the good times past, present, and future, and for old and new friends, Charles Wiley's Old Scottish Melody.
name is Brooklyn Simons, and I am currently a 5th grade band member. Before telling you about the history of the next piece, I should first answer the question, what is an alma mater? An alma mater is meant to have a reflective vibe and unite all who attend or have attended a school. It is the anthem of a school to express the gratitude and pride that students and alumni feel towards their institution. The music and lyrics to the West Shore alma mater were written by Gertrude Spillman in 1924. Her song was chosen from entries in a contest held by the school. Very few know her name as it never appeared on the written music. Gertrude graduated in 1926 and went on a successful career as an elementary teacher of nurses at York Hospital School of Nursing, and a school nurse. She shared her love of music by teaching piano, organ, and voice and directing children's choirs at her church. Please rise and join us for the playing of the West Shore alma mater.
Good afternoon. My name is Brett Butler. I'm the high school assistant marching band director and 2003 West York alum. Today, we are very fortunate to be joined by so many alumni who have been positively impacted by this program. They've traveled from down the street to across the country, from places such as Virginia, Tennessee, Michigan, and Seattle, Washington, just to name a few. We would like to take a moment and recognize those in the audience and those performing on the stage by decade. Please hold your applause to the end. Stand if you are able, all West York Band alumni from the 1940s and 1950s. Please remain standing, and now be joined by alumni from the 1960s and 1970s. We would ask that all alums from the 1980s and 1990s to now stand. Moving into the next century, would all alums from the 2000s and 2010s please stand? And finally, our most recent members of the mighty Bulldog band family, would all those from the 2020s stand and be recognized? Celebrating as alumni today for the West York Instrumental Band. He writes how music gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. West York musicians have been able to share the gift of music beyond these school walls through college and university ensembles, professional ensembles, and our local community bands. None of this would be possible without the influence of incredible directors who spend endless hours teaching these lifelong skills. It starts from the first time we pick up that instrument in beginning band, just trying to learn the notes and fingerings to create a sound. We evolve through our middle years, expanding on those fundamentals and being introduced to new genres and styles. In our final years of learning, it becomes a culmination of everything taught to us with the ability to share our talents to those in our community. The West York Instrumental Music Program has a strong legacy based on the foundational leadership of exceptional directors over the past 100 years. I will now be joined on the stage by current students of the elementary, middle school, and high school programs. Should just give a special moment for these students coming on stage. We give them a round of applause. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to come up and present the songs and speeches to the audience and have this opportunity. We thought it would be very special to have them participate in this element of the program. So we were very lucky as we started to think about this opportunity for the alumni to come together. We knew we wanted to reach out to as many people as possible, and a big portion of that, as we talked about, was the directors. So we have many in attendance today, and we'd like to recognize them individually. At this time, the students have small gifts that we share with them to honor them for the dedication and service that they've provided the program throughout the years. So to get started, I'd first like to bring to the front of the stage Rod Meckley, current high school band director since 2011. Next, Lori Astry, who served as the elementary band director from 2010 to 2017, and is currently our middle school band director since 2017. Sarah Forey, a 2011 West York graduate, and currently our elementary band director since 2017. Tom Eister, a 1972 West York graduate that was high school band director from 1977 to 2011. Al Wyatt, high school band director from Bill Powers, high school band director from 1974 to 1977. Dave Wren, junior high school band director from 1985 to 1988. Rick Worley, middle school band director from 1999 to 2003. Rob Walker, middle school band director from 2004 to 2009. Joe Snyder, middle school band director from 2009 to 2017. Claire Crow, elementary band director from 1957 to 1993. Curtis Cooper, elementary orchestra director from 1971 to 1997. Could we have one more round of applause to all these influential leaders that have shaped Before the directors leave the stage, at this time I would like to bring out Jason Stratford, current president of the West York Band Booster Club. In honor of all the directors, past and present, that have served the West York Instrumental Music Program over the past 100 years, the Booster Club is presenting a plaque to commemorate their names and years of service. This plaque is to be displayed in the high school band room. Accepting the plaque on behalf of the district is Rod Meckley. Here we go.
which opened on Broadway in 1957. It has turned into a hit movie in 1962 and has been performed by thousands of community and school theaters. The show has had numerous successful Broadway revivals, with the latest one starring Hugh Jackman and Susan Foster, which ended this past January. 76 Trombones is a signature song from the musical and is used to help the parents of the community visualize their children playing in a band. Today we use this piece in closing to say thank you to all West York parents of past, present, and future band members for sharing that vision, and to all our West York music men and women for their dedication, commitment, and enthusiasm for instrumental music since the first rehearsal in 1922. Thank you for spending your afternoon celebrating 100 years of instrumental music in West York with us, and we hope that you enjoyed today's concert as much as we have enjoyed performing for you. We truly appreciate your past, present, and future support for the program. And going off script for a second, I'd like to personally thank everybody in the audience and everybody playing. I know they put in so much work for this event, and we really do need to show them that we truly appreciate them, and I'm sure that they would appreciate that. And now, to conclude our concert, Meredith Wilson's 76 Trombones.
Speaking of going off script, I have to say something. How much fun is this? Yeah. We were here this morning practicing. I didn't sleep all night because I thought, oh, what did I do? What am I going to do? And how am I going to play this? All that. Lovely Sarah kept saying to me for 3 months, aren't you worried about what it's going to sound like? And I kept saying no, and then this week I went, oh my gosh. So anyway, this has just been wonderful. And you've heard the word family used quite often. That's not used lightly because all these people here, whether they were from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, and the people out here that aren't able to play today but were part of the band, are part of that family, and it's very important. And I just want to give you a little idea about this family and maybe my own little story, and I'll try and make it quick, because it could, as my wife used to tell me, God rest her soul, shut up and just direct. It didn't work then, so why not? Anyway, I was fortunate in, and I'm giving a lot of secrets away here because they still think I'm 29. In 1963, to have Mr. Crone start me on the trumpet. And about Christmas, January, like every other kid, I wanted to quit. And he says, nope. And he called my parents, and I didn't quit. A little different, but it works. So then went through the middle school with Mr. Bill Mullen, fantastic middle school band, or junior high at that time, band director. Then I got to high school. And there's these guys down here, Mr. Wyan, just turned me on to the band so much, and what was there, and the high level and high quality of music we were able to play. In all the meantime, I wanted to quit in 4th grade, but now I'm taking private lessons every Monday night from Mr. Crone in his basement. So, with his 2 lovely daughters bothering me every Monday night when I go in there, and who later become band members of mine. But anyway, I regress. So, I was fortunate. I graduated in 1972. Mr. Wyan says, first of all, let me speak fairly. 1972 summer after graduation, my mother's killed in a car accident. The first person to call me, other than a family member, Mr. Alumni. Takes me, says, you're going looking for band camps with me. Okay, so that's somewhere I went and go. looking for band camps. He says, you're coming to band camp. So I graduate, I go to band camp. Not many of us got to do that at that time. So the next 3, I move on to Susquehanna University real quick. My band director there is a gentleman by the name of James Steffi. Before he moved to Susquehanna University, guess where he was the band director? West York Area High School. You know, there's this horror happening here. So then, I'm there, I graduate. All the time, Mr. Wine leaves, I kept going. Mr. Powers graciously asked me to stay on and work with the band camp, and we had a great working relationship there. And I have to thank Mr. Powers, because about 1977, he decided, I'm gonna go try this college gig. And I get this phone call from guess who? Mr. Crone. Get on the phone, we have a job opening, you're applying. I'm like, okay. So I did that. I walked in, I had an interview, it lasted about 20 minutes, and they looked at me and said, do you want the job? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I left, and I thought, what did I just do? Now I got all these big shoes to fill. So I ended up staying 34 years in that job, and it was a wonderful thing. And my kids, my wife, and Rod lets me still hang around. They let the old guy come around still, so we appreciate that. And this has just been fun. Now, I'll probably be in my recliner all day tomorrow. So, but, you know, this has been overwhelming. I thought we'd have 50 people play. They said, let's do this. I said, oh, we'll get 50 people. You know, 120 or, you know, want to play. Another 20 just want to show up. And then we have tons that can't be here. So this has just been wonderful. And thank you so much for coming out here today. Whether you're a community member, an alumni, wherever. We hope you've enjoyed our program. We tried to keep it fun and light and maybe a little meaningful for the 100-year program. So it's just been special. And one other thing I have to do, I have to thank. Nobody really knows how much time was put into this. This happened started about November, end of October, right? And they came to me and said, we're going to do this. I said, okay, let's do it. So I have to thank several people, first of all. First, I have to thank Mr. Seth Brickner, who is on our committee. Seth, stand up back there in the tuba section. I have to thank Seth. I know she's here, and she's going to hate that I did this. And I don't know, Tammy, is it easy for you to throw a house light up? But Seth's mom and Evan's mom back there, both brothers on the tuba, tremendous tuba players. But their mom did a booklet for us. So, and she was a past booster president for me. Beth Brickner, where are you? Because you did a tremendous job. Where are you, Beth? Stand up. There she is. We thank her. She's volunteered to do all that, you know, a booklet for all these people. Mr. Brett Butler, who you met, please put a lot of time and effort. And I have to thank especially two people. Tina Keeler, where are you? Tina is back there. Tina, thank you so much. Tina works at our administration building. She, once again, another former Booster Club president. And half of that stuff out there, she found, and they put all that together, and signs and things, all the postings every week online on the school blue and white. So thank you, Tina. We all appreciate what you did for us. Thank you. And finally, I get payback now. Miss Sarah Farley, stand up. But anyway, if without her, and without her and Tina, but especially Sarah, all the electronic communications, the social media, I can't use my phone, you know? I'm still using a regular watch or something. But anyway, without Sarah, what she did this event, communicating with everyone, putting spreadsheets together and all this, and the time and effort, we probably put between all of us, close to 100, 200 hours or more into this, and some of us didn't sleep very much, especially Sarah. So to that group, thank you all so much. I appreciate it, and I know that everybody up here appreciates it. So thank you. Been a joy to work on this, and I thank them for asking me to do that, and for them to ask me to stand up in front of all these people again. Some of them classmates of mine, some of them my students, some of them students now, so it's been great. So, and thank you once again to the audience for coming. So, till we meet again, West York High, you are very dear to all of us. And now we thank you, and we're going to end with 76 trombones.